Hi Goenkans. As we know that we are discussing the chapter number 2 from history, that is the rise of nationalism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Today's topic is Russian Revolution. Please open up your books. So let's start. In 1914, Tsar Nicholas II ruled the Russian Empire. So in 1914, Russia was under the leadership of Tsar Nicholas II, and he belonged to which dynasty? Romanov dynasty. Got it? Economy and society. Most of the Russian population, about 85%, were agriculturists. Industries were being set up, which was mostly private property of industrialists. Workers were divided into groups, but they did unite to strike work when they were dissatisfied. Peasants had no respect for nobility. Very unlike the French peasants, Russian peasants were the only peasant community which pooled their land and their commune divided. So let's discuss the background and the causes. As we know that 85% of the population of Russia, they were basically the agriculturists. It means they were dependent on the agriculture, largely an agrarian country with improvised and high-taxed peasants. Next, dominance of aristocracy and clergy in government. So definitely there was a dominance of aristocracy and the clergy in the government. As you know, who are the aristocrats and who are the clergies and the nobility, as we have already discussed in the previous chapter. Industrial development was very minimal in St. Petersburg. In St. Petersburg, in 1910, there were less than 1,000 industries. You can understand the condition of the industries. Workers in cities lived in overcrowded apartments with poor sanitation conditions. So why workers started strikes and all that? Because they were living in overcrowded apartments with poor sanitation conditions. So basically this was the start of the Russian Revolution. I hope you have understood this topic. Thank you, Goenkans.